Hey everyone, it's Joe again. Welcome back to my channel. On this video, I'm going to talk about a topic that bothers me, a topic that I don't understand, a topic that I don't understand. I really don't get it. The topic is why people can't mind their own business. I have never been the one to ask people like really personal questions. I've never been the one to ask people, hey, why your body looks like that? Why your hair looks like that? Like, I just don't understand why people do not have any boundaries. I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand what goes through a person's mind when they ask dumb questions, to personal questions that are not their freaking business. I don't understand why people are so freaking nosy. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I just don't. I just don't understand it. Like, I'm the type of person, ever since I was a kid, I feel like I was, at the age of 8, having gone through certain things, I was always very empathetic, very compassionate, or whatever. And nobody taught me to just mind my business. I always just knew that it's just not a normal thing to just go around asking dumb questions to people. Like, for example, when I'm at the workplace or anywhere, I just know how to mind my business. I don't be caring about a lot of nonsense. I don't care about dumb, superficial things. I'm worried and preoccupied with my own self. I am worried and preoccupied with what I have going on, with the things that I need to change. I don't look at people to be like, oh, well, let me observe your flaws. Oh, you gained weight. Oh, you lost this. I don't, like, unless you lose like 100 pounds, and I'm gonna give you like some compliment. Besides that, I don't notice things like that. I don't care. Like, I just don't care. And what I've noticed is that when you are in the workplace or you are anywhere, right? And the majority of the people love to project bullshit onto you. And the majority of the people lack self-awareness. If they see that you are about yourself, about your own, like, you're to yourself, that you mind your own business, that you just like to do your job, some people feel some type of way about it. They feel like, you think you're better than us, and why doesn't she, blah blah blah. No, because you need to mind your business. And it's like, at this day and age, after realizing so many signs of how a person is toxic and dysfunctional, I have learned too much. So when somebody comes to me questioning my body or my hair, or telling me to go have kids while I don't have kids, if I have a man and stuff like that, I don't know. We're asking me where I live. And we're not even having a conversation. You just, I don't know, ask me, do you have a man? Do you have kids? And then you're a single mom telling me, oh, you should at least have one. You're a single mother. I'm sorry, but as a single mother, why would you tell me to go have a kid when you know I don't have a stable partner right now? Like, I don't understand why people can't just mind their freaking business. And you know what pisses me off about people like that? That if I was to really be like, well, so and so, how about you mind your fucking business? If I was to tell them just like that, they would be offended. You know, I can't get offended, but if I was to tell them by themselves, oh, they'll get offended. So I've learned not to be reactive, because before I used to be like, be reactive about it, but I'm at a point where I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna start rambling about some weird shit to get people to just leave me the fuck alone. Like, you need to mind your business. You need to mind your business. I don't know what goes in the minds of people before they just ask and say the dumbest things. I just don't understand that. I don't. And then another thing also, insecure people wanting to hang out with you. Why in the world would I hang out with somebody that is so concerned, that is more concerned about how I look than my own self? Those are signs of people that are insecure, jealous, or whatever the hell it might be. They have their own demons and they want to project it onto you. And I feel like people that are like that are not to be trusted. They're not to be trusted. My job is basically per diem. I was working in the summer. I went to this one assignment. And I'm not even having a conversation with the person that works there permanently. Like, we have little conversations here and there. But It was nothing major. It was nothing major. And guess what? Guess what? The person asked me out of nowhere, where do I live? They asked me out of nowhere, where do I live? And I'm looking at the person like, we're not having a conversation. So why the hell do you feel comfortable enough to ask me, where do I live? So I said, oh, I live in such and such place. BS, you think I'm going to tell you where I live? Because I just feel like the conversation is not flowing. We're not having a stable conversation. So why in the world do you feel comfortable with asking me, where do I live? I don't know where. Or if I had another job where I was in my cubicle and I was on my laptop out of nowhere. Two female coworkers. I don't know where. I wasn't even speaking to them. I was like doing my job on the freaking computer. Oh, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have kids? Why are you worried about it? Should you not be doing your freaking job? Should you not be doing your freaking job? Should you not? Like, I've never, like, I just don't know how to describe this. Please comment down below and let me know if I am the only person that feels this way. I've never cared enough about other people like this, where I just want to know everything about people. Honestly, I don't care. I don't, like, I care about humanity. I care about children, animals, and the planets and things like that. Yes. You know, it's like a universal love for, like, the whole planet. Yes. But as far as, like, me caring about being people's business and overstepping people's boundaries and being nosy and having hidden agendas and stuff like that, I never been that type of person because I just don't care. I think it's dumb. Or also people that are like, they're obese but they want to tell somebody else that they're fat. Do you look at yourself in the mirror? Or people that, let's say you see somebody have their hair nicely done, but their hair can be a little messy, but they want to talk about somebody else's hair. I just don't understand that. Like, do people not look at themselves? I look at myself. I know I'm not perfect. I know I have my flaws. I have my insecurities. But what I've never done, I've never projected my insecurities onto another person, onto another woman. I just don't do that. Because I just don't see the point in doing so. I don't see people. I'm not threatened by anybody. I don't feel like I'm in competition. The only person I compete with is me because I'm working on basically establishing myself and becoming a more stronger, powerful person. But besides that, I really don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. Stop worrying about when I'm gonna have kids, why I don't have kids, why I'm always traveling, why I'm doing this, and blah blah blah, and being all up in my business, asking me about my body, and coming to. I mean, I just don't understand that. Is it a mental illness? I just don't. And then also, some people, like, I'm able to read people very well. So, even there's people that are trying to be like, oh, be nice to me, trying to be friendly. I can tell if the person's being generally nice and if they're just faking it. I can tell if you're toxic and dysfunctional. And I want no part of that mess. Before, I used to be so naive. And I didn't know. If anybody just wanted to hang out, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Now it's like, I'm leery of you. Especially if you show signs that you're insecure. Because insecure people or nosy people, they are dangerous people. They're dangerous people. If you want to hang out with people, you got to hang out with people that are secure with being who they are. Because otherwise, those other insecure people, they'll do stop at nothing but to bring you down.